I think we're doing video. We're doing well.
Mine's going, I think.
Is it?
Yeah.
We're live.
We are
Good.
live.
Let me crust the beer open. Need to crack the beers. Oh,
That's good sound, isn't it?
that's a crispy one, that.
That's good sound.
That's crispy. Oh, there you go. Crack a bitch open. Crack a bitch open. Cheers, Bob.
Cheers.
Good talk. Good banter. Good days ahead.
I hope so.
Me too. So what's been going on, Bob? Talk to me.
About life or just...
I don't really know, mate.
Yeah.
We're just making this up as we go along.
We just need something to start on, I suppose.
Pick something. Pick something. This
well,
isn't going in.
I was going to say, we've got a health and safety thing.
I was literally just looking at, I don't know, just something on Reddit, but there's nothing really there. There's nothing really there.
What's going on in the world today, then? Oh, have you seen... did you see this thing? I haven't looked into it much.
What?
But that apparently that the Americans done a cyber attack on North Korea when they were testing some nuclear warhead, and they blew the nuclear warhead up like remotely.
Really?
I may be totally wrong on this, but that's what I heard.
It's a fucking powerful story. Why are you saying that? Like, there was a bunch of BBC reporters that were in North Korea, weren't they? Recently. America hacks North Korea. Let's see what's going on here.
Like I say, I might be totally wrong.
I don't think you are. Will the US attack North Korea? Let's just start at the top. Because this Kim Jong fucking fucktard.
He's a crazy motherfucker.
He's crazy as fuck, boy.
Yeah.
He's nuts. Absolutely nuts. Trunk a bit. Let's hear what this boy says. It's only 25 seconds.
Yeah, this will do.
Frankly, if you're looking for a world crisis which could bring about the dangers of a clash between great powers, then North Korea is a bigger concern
than buffering.
Yeah, stop your buffering and just play. No one told you to stop.
Than Syria. I think what the Chinese are beginning to understand is that if this can't be solved peaceably through negotiation, through pressure,
peacefully,
then there is a serious risk that the United States will have only one option left, which is the military option.
Up next, Melby returns to X Factor.
With swollen eyes. With swollen eyes.
Let's go off a serious subject of World War III and go on to Mel B with swollen eyes. So,
yeah, see, this is the thing, right? So it says here that Kim Jong-un has reportedly ordered more than 600,000 residents to evacuate Pyongyang as tensions with the US escalate. How likely do you think there is going to be a fucking war with them boys?
Quite high at the minute, I think. Yeah, Trump is mental.
Yeah, he wants blood, that boy.
Yeah, the problem with Trump is, I was saying this the other day, the problem with Trump is that every politician and someone in power is arrogant to some extent.
Yeah.
Trump is arrogant. His arrogance is not because he's president. His arrogance is because he's Donald Trump.
Yeah.
So he doesn't think politically. He just thinks, fuck you. Like,
yeah,
I do what the fuck I want.
Yeah, he's behaving exactly like you would if you were potentially a little bit psychotic and the most powerful man on earth.
Yeah. He's behaving how he is as a businessman like, I'm Donald Trump and I get what I want, like, in business. And he does, and he's good at what he's a good businessman. You can't, like, deny that.
Yeah, sure.
But when you're president, it works a bit different.
Yeah, you got to show a bit of, like, I don't know, decorum. You need your son to be smart.
When you're dealing with people like Putin and fucking Kim Jong.
Yeah, and I reckon. I mean, Vladimir Putin. He's not as dumb as you might think. I mean, this geezer was successful beyond his wildest dreams before he kind of even rolled up in there. Do you know what I mean?
He knows what he's doing.
But I mean, this is the thing. I mean, like, I think there's a difference between speaking out and kind of condemning something, and then kind of like, you know, doing what Obama kind of did, right? So. And I mean, it's a double-edged sword because the minute Syria kicked off and Syria was like, right, we're going to bomb some kids with some gas.
Yeah.
Trump's like, all right, fine, fuck you. You want to play hard? Oh, we'll come kick the shit out of you then. And he bombed a load of shit. Right? You kind of go, okay, fucking hell. Yeah, good. People are going, yes, good. Yeah, fucking kill him. But I mean, is bombs solving bombs? I mean, I'm not saying war doesn't solve problems. War does, in my opinion, solve problems. It sorted the fucking Nazis straight the fuck out.
Yeah.
Sorted them out, no problem.
Yeah. Like, right? You could not go to war.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely.
Them motherfuckers were bringing it to you.
Yeah, I mean, like the war in Spain just before that. I mean, like, I never knew this, but you know the Americans were at war with Spain before the First World War? Yeah, shit you not. Like, it's to do with Cuba and all this, right? Yeah. Long story short, the Americans just kicked the shit out of them, right? But it's because they're being dicks. Yeah. So they got their asses handed to them.
Yeah.
I'm not saying all war is fantastic. I'm not saying all war is good, but I reckon preemptively striking some place is not a bad idea. Like, you know, if it was me, we talked to Syria, with the exception of North Korea, I think with Syria, when they first started doing this ain't the first time they've done it, right? Obama was like, that's bad. I condemn that.
Yeah.
We're going to do something about it. And he didn't do shit.
Yeah. The difficulty is with Syria is their connections to Russia.
Yeah.
And that's the difficulty. Yeah. That's why Obama was a bit like, fuck.
Yeah.
Because then, like, Russia's then at a point where it's like, well, have we got to step in here?
Yeah, like Syria, I reckon Syria and like North Korea, they remind me, like, you know when you're in school and you'd always have this little kid that would run up and punch you in the bollocks and then run and stand behind a teacher.
Yeah.
That's what they remind me of. Like, if the teacher went there, you kicked the fuck out of them.
Yeah.
And that's the thing, I think people are scared of China, rightly so.
Yeah.
I mean, how many population of over 1 billion and they're just nuts.
Jump up and down at the same time.
Right. And yeah, that's it.
And we're fucked.
We'd be flooded. But see, like North Koreans, like, but recently, I didn't know this, the Chinese have stopped flights from Pyongyang into Beijing.
Really?
Even the Chinese are getting fed up with them. Yeah, big time. They've blocked certain exports, or imports of stuff. Coal, that's it. So the Chinese are not giving the North Koreans any more coal, for example, which is what probably is running their power stations and God knows what else they're doing with it. Yep, cut that out.
Fucking hell,
yeah. So like they're kind of isolating themselves more and more.
Yeah.
And in my opinion, North Korea is the most religious state in the world. In the world. Like, no one else would... I mean, like, it's almost like this Trinity thing. Like, the original guy, I forget his name. We got Kim Jong-un. Il.
Yeah.
He's like the second one. His dad, so Kim Jong-un's granddad, is still president.
Yeah.
He's still the president. The fucker's been dead for, like, ages. He's still the president.
Yeah.
And you got Kim Jong geezer before him, who, like, some of the shit they used to say about him, like, he played a round of golf and hit 18 holes in one.
Yeah.
Or like when he was born, the birds all sang in Korean. I'm not even playing.
It's fucked up.
It's fucked up. And then now you got his son. And there was a part of me that was kind of hoping, because his son was educated in Switzerland.
Really?
Yeah, he went uni in Switzerland. He travelled Europe. Like, he's seen...
that crazy motherfucker.
Yeah, Kim Jong Fatsy Chubsy Wubsy. Like, he did all that, and then he kind of goes in, and he's like as crazy as the rest of them. But I kind of go, maybe he has to be.
Well, yeah. Yeah, you've got to be.
You've got to be that fucking
And
crazy.
especially the way, like, the family was brought into, like, it's, you rule by fear.
Yeah.
That's how you do it.
Yeah. I mean, like, you've got this Trinity set up now. Like, you know, what else is a Trinity? Catholics? Like, I mean, there's this idea that you've got him, then the father, and now literally the fucking son is, like, literally there, you know, kind of, like, controlling shit now. And it's probably going to go to his kid.
Yeah.
Or whatever the case may be. But it's just fucked up. I mean, people there are living... I don't even want to know, like... There's the thing, no one knows how they really live. That's another thing. No. But you're not kind of going, oh yeah, I fucking want to, you know, chill out in North Korea for a bit. That's nice, do you know what I mean? Oh, you're evacuating. Why? Why's the war coming? Oh, is it? Oh, good. Yeah, no, sure. I'll go to South Korea then. I mean, then the sort of differences between the two places are startling.
Yeah, massive.
Massively different.
Yeah. Like, ridiculous.
But, you know, how much longer, you know, the US going to take Kim Jong-un shit? He's threatening. It's like, look, you ain't going to do shit. Yeah. I'm going to test the bomb and you ain't going to do shit.
Well, this is the thing. I was watching a news thing and they were saying about, like, Assad is his name, mate.
Yeah, Assad. Yeah, he's a Syrian president.
Yeah. It was like, and they were saying, like, when it comes to people like Assad and Kim Jong-un or whatever, they were saying, like, you've got to show them that you're not, you know, that we won't take it, and like it's good that he's doing these bombings and things like that. And you just think, no, these people don't think like that. No. These people don't go, oh fuck, they bombed us. Like, we better stop this now. You get this, okay, we were in the wrong. Apologies. Like, that's not how they think. They think, fuck you. Yeah. They don't give a fuck if they drop a nuke. like, Kim Jong-un don't give a fuck. No. He don't care.
No, none of them do.
It's not like he's going to go, oh, shit, and back off and go, oh, fuck Trump. I ain't going to fuck with Trump. Yeah. He's going to go, fuck you, mate.
Yeah.
And, like, so you've got to be a bit... Like, if you're in a pub and a geezer's... And you can know a geezer's mental, you know, like, he'll... You might be able to beat him up, but you know that geezer might have a fucking gun on him.
Yeah.
You don't fucking pick a fight with him.
No.
You know what I mean? The geezer will fucking burn your house down.
Yeah, that's the thing, isn't it? It's like... I don't know, it's that risk versus reward thing. But, you know, who do you replace him with? That's the thing. It's another thing. You know, I kind of feel like some of these places are better off just doing their own thing.
Well, sometimes I think just let them get on with it. Like, are they... If their aim isn't to impact on us, then in some cases I think, yeah, obviously, like, you know, you don't want to see people getting gassed in the street and shit.
Yeah.
But sometimes you think, just let them get, like, just let them get on with it.
Yeah.
It's got nothing to do with us.
But that's the thing. It creates that exact same situation you described in a pub, right? Because chances are, that crazy guy in a pub is crazy because he thinks everyone's after him.
Yeah.
But you ain't. And the people who ain't after him are thinking, this guy's crazy. He's going to fucking do something. We better do something. And he goes, oh, fuck, they're after me now.
Yeah. So everyone's on edge.
Everyone's on edge. And, like, you're just waiting for someone to fucking chuck the first punch. And then you just need a justification. Yeah. Because the reason they're saying they're doing all this is to prep because of fucking tensions with the US.
Yeah.
I bet the US are going, you're in, like, this little piddly-ass island halfway across the world. And I swear to God, I guarantee you, right, if you take 1,000 Americans, right, and 900 of those Americans even know where Korea is, if they can point on a map to within 6 inches of the fucking island, I'd go, shit, they know exactly where it is. Yeah. I reckon there's like 11 human beings in America that know where that is.
I think there's 11 human beings in America that know where they live.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Oh, man, it's bad. Like, I mean, and the thing is, though, it's like, this is like the next thing, isn't it? It's the next thing that's going to crack.
Yeah.
I mean, first it was, the Iraqis.
Yeah.
Then it was the fucking, the Afghans. They're next.
See, they're fine in the sense of, like, all this, the terror attacks and all this sort of stuff. Yeah, it's bad, but it's not war. You know, it's like getting.
They think it is.
It's like getting a sucker punch and going, oh yeah, you got me. Like, but ultimately you're fine and you'll smash him up.
Yeah.
Like, it's not war. You start with fucking Kim Jong.
What's his fight? Yeah.
Whatever.
Chubsy Wubsy.
Yeah. He ain't just going to give you a little dig and it's done.
Oh, mate, he's going to come at you.
He's going to come at you.
Because the thing is, he has to.
Yeah.
Because he can't go out like a bitch.
No.
That's the thing. He's not going to have strategic this. He's not going to want to negotiate afterwards.
And everyone in that country will die for him.
Oh, yeah.
Well, will literally die.
They'll probably have to, yeah.
Yeah.
One way or another. Like,
yeah.
I don't think
whether
they've got a choice.
Want to or not.
Oh, absolutely, yeah.
Like, he does not give a fuck.
No.
And he's going to be fine whatever happens.
Yeah.
Like, you send a nuke at that motherfucker, he don't give a fuck.
No, he's not going to be there.
Yeah. He don't give a shit.
Yeah, he ain't going to be there. And I think, like, he might end up at The Hague.
Yeah.
At worst. And you kind of go, oh, okay. But, I mean, he's the type of guy, I guarantee you, right? If he's got a rough idea that there's American soldiers in Pyongyang, he'll fucking nuke Pyongyang.
He'll just fucking level
He'll nuke his own backyard to go,
he'll just level
I fucking got him good, didn't I?
Yeah.
We can live on like 17 hectares of this fucking island, but we got the Yanks.
Yeah.
They never coming back. And that's the thing. You kind of go, that's what I'm worried about.
But that's his level, yeah.
Yeah, because he doesn't care about it.
And then you've got Putin, because if we're doing all this thing with Assad and that, you've got Putin, who you don't fuck with that geezer.
No, man.
You don't fuck with that, because that geezer, he might not come at you like guns blazing, but that geezer's smart as fuck. Like, that geezer will fuck you up. Like, he's trying to do it already, like, economically, like with the oil and shit like that, and limiting oil to certain places, and he's pissing people off, but he knows how to do it. It's like when they invaded fucking thingy. What was it?
Afghanistan and Georgia they invaded, and the Ukraine they did as well.
He knew he'd get away with it.
Yeah.
Because he was kind of doing it as he probably didn't even, like, need to.
Yeah.
But he was just like, let's just test this, see what you're going to do. Yeah. What actually are you going to do?
Oh, yeah, most people won't do shit. Yeah. I think, like...
You don't go to war with them fuckers.
Yeah, but it's, again, you bring it back to just simple... I know it's way more complicated than this, obviously. But if you had all of the EU countries, right, including us now, I can say us now, right, and even the Yanks, and you all teamed up against them, but, like, you can't fucking take us all, mate.
Yeah.
Like, there's no way you can take us all. right? Yeah, you might get the northern belts, the Latvian country, all the Russian ones. Yeah, you know, the Ukraine might even be on your side and all that, right? But just the fact that it just the United Kingdom and the US, they could fuck anyone else up. I'm not even playing. I think they could fuck up Russia. I know it'll be a fucking bloody ass battle.
Yeah.
But I guarantee you this, right? There'll be fucking Yanks and British geezers in Moscow taking a piss against the Kremlin. I guarantee that will happen.
Ultimately, we'd win.
Oh, yeah, no doubt. Yeah. No doubt. That's not the thing, but it's at what cost?
Well, that's the thing. The only problem we have, and this is what worries me, is that America, right, you could drop a nuke on Washington, right, and take it out. There's a lot of the country still left. Yeah. Like a hell of a lot of the country still left. Like, it's a massive fucking place. You drop a fucking nuke on London, like, we're fucked.
Oh, yeah. No, I'm not saying that at all. I understand
we're fucked.
But this is where, you know, I would argue that if you start... I mean, most of Russia is wasteland, but there's a lot of fucking empty space.
It's just fucking nothingness.
Like, was it Siberia? That's just ice.
Yeah.
I mean, all you got to do is just pump some shit into fucking Moscow. And that's the thing, I think they know it'd be tit for tat. But I kind of feel like everyone has been so scared of him for so long because it's Russia and it's the US and stuff like that, right? And I think like the EU and even the UK have got more bollocks to turn around to the Americans and go, stop that.
Yeah. Than
they would if Russia did that. They were like, please don't do that again.
Yeah.
Please. You go, no, just tell them, stop your shit. Stop your shit.
Yeah.
Stop your shit. Because I would argue that, you know what, if the Russians get aggressive, right, and the right people start making some noise, right, I reckon you'd have way more backing than you might think to fucking teach them boys a bit of a lesson.
Yeah, no, I think so. Like, Germany would be... It's business at the end of the day. What makes more economical sense?
Yeah.
You know, and that's all it comes down to. And economically, you side with us, really, you know. And I think that's what it'd come down to.
Yeah.
It's not who would be more likely to win. It's how does it benefit us?
Yeah.
Who should we side with that if they win, it most benefits us?
Yeah.
And I think with us, it would be more beneficial than if Russia won, for instance. Say there was a Third World War and it was like us and America versus Russia.
Yeah.
Don't think it would be beneficial to most countries for Russia to win.
Oh, yeah, no, it won't be. No.
So...
Yeah, I mean, I know they've got gas and oil and all that shit. I understand that completely. But I think, first of all, right...
But they're greedy bastards.
Oh, absolutely. But first of all, right, I think, like, if you boil it down to, like, what the Cold War was about, it was about who's got the better shit, who's the strongest, who's the hardest, who's the fastest. And it was just this, like, fucking weird little fucking ruckus that didn't need to happen.
Yeah, there was nothing...
It was like just two big dickheads.
Just people, like, just a stare-out competition.
Yeah, like, fucking eyeballing each other.
Yeah.
Yeah, and sending them, mate, you go speak to his mate, find out what the fuck he's doing. Oh, you do the same, yeah? And all like...
Just chest pumping.
Yeah, and it's just like this whole fucking, like, you know, just fucking beating the chest shit. You kind of feel like, right, okay, so if let's pretend the Cuba thing went shit, right, and Kennedy couldn't sort it out, you would have had untold millions of deaths. For what? Literally for what? Like, what? Is there money involved? No. What is it then? Just who's better, innit?
Yeah.
Who's more hard? And that's what kind of what it comes down to now. It's like Russia's basically throwing their weight around because no one's going to say shit.
Yeah.
And I think like all you need is a good fucking slap. Just a big ass slap. Just go like, oh fuck you, I ain't doing that again.
Yeah.
Because I think it's reacting to something like that in a way that they don't expect, right? And just kind of going, literally telling everyone, look, we are going to get hit pretty fucking hard, but we've got the element of surprise here. Fucking swing till you can't swing no more, right? And then by the time they've got fucking caught their breaths, you could be 15, 20 miles into fucking Moscow.
Yeah.
And just go, right, enough of your shit. Cut it out, you prick.
Yeah.
All right?
Yeah.
Or just send them fucking big bags of dog shit to the Kremlin.
Yeah. On fire.
Hashtag fuck yourself.
Yeah. Don't play that shit, bitch.
See? That's my next thing. I'm going to sign a petition. Send dogs shit to the Kremlin. FedEx, first class, even if they do that.
I found out a fact the other day.
The more Stella I drink, the smarter I get.
Found out a fact. There's more than one Kremlin.
Go on.
A Kremlin is a walled city.
Oh, really?
Mm. So in Russia, there's more than one Kremlin. It's just the main one is in Moscow.
The main one,
that's the one that we think of.
The big boss one.
Yeah, but it just means like, or a fortified city. Yeah, like a walled, fortified city.
Yeah.
Is what Kremlin is. Yeah.
Well, fair play to that.
More than one.
Fair play to that.
There we go.
But the thing's like, okay, so we're with the Russians, you kind of go, right, they've got some firepower, right? They've got some shit down. They've got a lot of influence. There's a lot of money there. They've got oil. They've got gas.
They're all military trained.
Oh, yeah. I mean, like, they're a bunch of hard nuts.
They do thingy, don't they? National service.
Yeah, the average Russian man is probably, a bit more, streetwise than your average European man, maybe. That's just the way they are. Their culture's a lot different.
Yeah,
That's just the way they are. That's the thing. And I think they're welcome to it. Absolutely have it. Absolutely have that. Do your thing. But just don't impede on others, dude.
Yeah.
Like, let fucking Crimea be Crimea. That's the thing. Like, do it properly. Like, people want to leave. Let them vote. Go, okay, right, people, what do you want to do? Be part of Russia? Be part of the Ukraine? We'll have a vote. But there's always someone with a fucking gun somewhere. You can't, I'm so bored of this shit. Fuck's sake. Can we try and sort something without a bit of violence for a bit?
Yeah.
Do you kind of, no, we're going to bomb them. Oh, do you really have to? Really? Yeah, they'll fucking show them. Well, what's going to happen if they're going to bomb us, aren't they? You're going to bomb them, they're going to bomb you, aren't they? Exactly, this is good. Let's do more of that. It's worked so well in the past.
Yeah.
You gotta go, fucking just chill out, you fucking crazy cunts.
Yeah.
Why do you want to kill everyone?
And that's why Trump worries me so much.
Oh, he's just, but I was hoping, right? He'd stick to his word and kind of go, we ain't going to get involved in the fucking Middle East.
Yeah.
And I go, thank fuck for that. Right, good. Leave it fucking be. As far as I'm concerned, right, Syria needs to sort Syria's own shit out.
Yeah.
Alright? Let them do their thing. As far as I'm concerned, realistically, I'm not saying ISIS as such isn't a threat to the UK, because maybe it is. There's a lot of influence and all that sort of thing. I'm saying like ISIS as a gang of fuckers fighting in the Middle East right now ain't going to do shit to the UK.
Yeah, no.
They're far away. They ain't got plane. They ain't got fucking shit.
Yeah.
Arm the rebels. Do what you want to do, right? But just be aware that, ironically, the way ISIS formed in the first place is they didn't just kind
America
of go...
armed them.
Well, that's the thing, to fight... Yeah.
Like... And this is the thing that... And it's not just America, I suppose we've been part of it as well, but like... Most of the wars in the last, 60 years have been because of... You're my friend because you'll go against my enemy.
Yeah.
Once that enemy's defeated, then we kind of just leave everyone.
Yeah.
And just go, well, get on with your own shit. We don't actually care about you.
Yeah.
We armed you and done all this shit for you, so you'd help us. But now we've won. We don't give a fuck. So then they turn around and go, well, no, fuck you. That was the Vietnam War was the same. Like, the Vietnamese were on America's side in World War II. They armed them to fight against the Japanese.
Yeah.
And then the Vietnam War was they used US guns against them.
But I mean, I'm not quite sure. I mean, that in itself was about communism, wasn't it? There was something like you were going to stop the red thing or whatever the fuck they call it. And I kind of go, well, I'm not saying personally, I don't think communism necessarily works all that great. I think it's a nice idea. I think left-leaning ideas are okay, but at the same time, like, I don't see a massively successful kind of like outcome for communism.
Yeah.
The idea that everything should be equal is very noble, but the fact is that's just not the way the world works.
Yeah.
And the minute you accept that idea, you kind of, I would argue, you sign over a lot of liberties. I mean, they kind of go, right, we'll protect you, we'll pay you, we'll sort you all out, we'll do everything for you at the expense of a lot of freedom.
Yeah.
Right, and I kind of go, okay, I understand why you wouldn't want that, but why you want to go kick the shit out of people who do? Do you know what I mean? It's like, it defeats the whole object.
Yeah.
And, the reasons for the Vietnam War is long, complicated, and probably dog shit.
Yeah.
But ultimately, that's what it was. We're going to go over there and kick the shit out of you, so you can't do what you really want to do, which is your right to do anyway, but we say no because it scares us a little bit.
Yeah.
So let's fight.
Because it's not beneficial for us for you to do it.
It's inconveniencing us that you're doing something 11,000 miles to the east of us.
Yeah.
Really? Yeah, we don't like what you're doing.
Yeah.
Stop doing things in your own country that we don't like.
Yeah. And a lot of these factions that kick off that are now terrorist groups, they were set up by us to disrupt the countries.
Oh yeah.
That's we did that.
Yeah.
We give them guns and said, yeah, no, rebel against this. Like,
kick off.
Yeah.
Kick off good.
Yeah. So then we can go in there and look like the good guys.
Yeah.
Going, yeah, we'll sort this shit out.
Yeah.
But we created it. Like, we created the shit. And then when it starts then backfiring on us, we're like, fuck. But we're the creators of this. Like, that's what makes me laugh, is that like people are going like, oh, ISIS is bad, and yeah, it is.
Yeah.
But we created it. Like, this, not all of a sudden they weren't sitting in a fucking hut somewhere in the fucking desert going, do you know what, I fucking hate America. I fucking hate them.
Yeah.
Let's get in a plane, fucking crash it into the fucking Twin Towers.
Yeah.
I know that wasn't fucking ISIS, but you know.
Yeah.
But let's go fucking blow up some shit.
Yeah.
Like, that's not how it works. I don't sit at home going, I fucking hate Australians. I fucking hate them. I'm going to go fucking blow up some shit. Like, no. I've got no opinion on Australians.
Oh, yeah, I don't give a shit about Australians,
You know,
but no, that's
let them get on with
logic.
their shit.
Yeah,
you know?
you do you, dude. Yeah, that's as simple as that.
I've never had an Australian do anything to me, so I've got no beef with Australians.
No, exactly.
It doesn't. And so there must have been conflict of some description on our part for them to hate this. Not like the people say like the Quran like is spreading the word of like the West is bad. No, not really.
I mean, I think I think right.
Christianity did it.
Yeah, well, put it this way, right? I think that if how do I put this, right? If you take 1,000 like university educated men, any subject from Europe, you pick them at random, right? From every country, regardless of it, and you randomly select 1,000 very highly educated men, right? And you kind of go, all right, boys, and they go, yeah. Right, so there's this book, right? It was written ages ago. You got to believe me, right? And it says there's this thing called like Holy War, and they go, yeah, and you go, fucking sweet, this is awesome. They believe it, yeah. So, do you know, like ages ago, they're like, yeah, when something bad happened, yeah, that was like India's fault. Really? Yeah, like they're well bad. They hate us. Do they? Yeah, and like
have you not heard?
Yeah, and they think your God's a bit smelly. Fucking what? Yeah, they say like he can't read and he stinks. What, he can't? Yeah, no, they said like his reading is that of a 4th grader. I'm not having that. Yeah, so what I think we should do, right, is we should go fuck them up and shit. I found this thing online I think it's called a pipe bomb, and like there's this vest you put on, right, and they go, yeah, and like you go and they blow yourself up. You go, oh fuck, I'm not down with that. But when you die, yeah, you go to paradise.
You get like 15 virgins.
Yeah, when they say paradise, you mean Prague. Kind of, yeah, Prague, yeah. So there's like a Prague in the sky, and you get 72 virgins. Or you get 1,000.
Many virgins.
Yeah,
many virgins.
Many virgins, muchos virgins. And they go, oh sweet, that will never fucking happen.
Yeah,
that'll never fucking happen, right?
Why would you even want virgins?
But that's the thing, right? No, yeah, that's besides the point. Women, just say women, down to women with DTF.
I don't want virgins.
Right, just anything you want, right? And you do that exact same experiment to some illiterate, poor fucking angry motherfuckers who are just looking for someone to blame. Maybe they've got nothing to lose. They've got nothing to lose, right? You blow up his little fucking cabin next to a poppy field. He doesn't give a shit. He'll build another one.
Yeah.
And you do that exact same thing and kind of go, and you do this now. What we're saying, like the exact same story you told 1,000 educated men, right? And you kind of go, and then when this is done, everything will be sweet. It'll all be better.
Yeah, the life that you've got now will be totally different.
Get angry.
It'll be great.
Yeah, and by the way, they're bombing us. They're killing us. They're coming for us.
Yeah.
There's no proof of that.
Yeah.
Or whatever the case may be, right? And I could understand. Put it this way, right? Like, I don't think it's that. People go, I don't understand how you can become a terrorist. I don't understand how you can become this.
Easy.
Yeah, exactly. The minute you want to create a terrorist, right? Bomb his fucking hometown.
Yeah.
Now you've created some terrorists.
Yeah.
Done.
Yeah.
All right? And if you get enough geezers to back this idea, and if you get enough people who believe, like, in just the religion, not just Islam or any religion, you can quickly fucking radicalize someone.
Yeah.
Because now you're saying, God's on our side, he wants us to do this. There's the biggest fucking endorsement you could ever have.
Yeah, and we've been doing it for thousands of years.
Yeah.
That's all the Crusades were.
Oh, it's the same shit over and over again. And the thing that fucking winds me up is people go like, this is a new one. Like, this has never happened before. Like, we'll make sure we learn from this one.
Yeah.
You go, well, you're not learning shit. It's just the same old fucking shit.
Yeah.
Can't just sit around, have a beer and chill.
Yeah. Just let people get on with shit.
You just do your own shit.
Yeah.
Just don't let it fucking affect me. And don't tell other people what to do. Simple as that.
Instead of spending billions and billions, I know it's not as simple as this, but it kind of is in a way. Just spending billions and billions on fucking weaponry and all these, things of war. Like, educate these people. Go to these countries and build fucking schools and hospitals and educate them. Like, you don't have to convert them. I'm not saying it in a religious way. I'm not saying like, because none of that shit. But just go, look, you are all right. Like, what you've got now, we'll make it better. We will make it better. Here's a fucking hospital down the road from you, so your kids are fine. Here's a school so your kids can go and get educated. Here's industry. Here's, we're putting something into your country.
Yeah.
Like, we're not the enemy.
Yeah.
With none of us. There's no enemy. There's just us.
Yeah.
But instead it's like, no, you've got something that we want.
Yeah.
Like, instead of us going, well, you've got something that we want, and we've got something that you want. Like, your country's fucked, and you haven't got no industry, you've got nothing. Your kids are going to grow up with no education, and they're going to have the same life as you've got. We can change that, but we want some of that stuff that you've got.
Yeah.
You trade with us. That's what we've always been doing. You trade with us.
Yeah.
Everything's sweet.
Yeah, that's the thing. I mean, I think that
I don't know where we lost that in history. Well, no, like I said, we've always done it.
People are just greedy and dumb.
Yeah.
I mean, people are just greedy and dumb.
Like, I've never looked at someone and gone like say you're there and you're eating I don't know. You've just cooked lasagna. I like lasagna.
Yeah.
Right? And I'm a bit hungry. I don't punch you in the face and take your lasagna.
Yeah.
I say to you, can I have some of your lasagna? And you might turn around and go, I would, but I haven't really got a lot of it, and it's got to last me a while. And I'll go, well, I've got money. So if I give you some of the money in exchange for some of your lasagna, then we're all good. Yeah. You can then go buy more ingredients.
We now have an economy. This is good. We're building.
You can buy more ingredients and make more lasagna and give me more lasagna because this is good lasagna. And you go, yeah, this is fun. Just instead of just punching you in the face and taking your lasagna, because then I'll eat the lasagna. Where do I now get my lasagna from?
Yeah. No, that's a good... Yeah, I understand the analogy. Yeah, I understand.
I can't go back for more lasagna.
No, I completely get it.
Because next time I come back, you're going to... Oh, I've got messages coming through and everything now. Go away. You're going to come back and go, I ain't giving you no fucking lasagna.
Yeah.
Fuck off.
Yeah.
And then we're going to ruckus, and then your mate, who lives next door, who, I don't know, he likes jack of potatoes. I can't now have a jack of potato because he's mates with you.
Yeah.
And it's all just...
Yeah, and the likelihood is we'll come after you now.
Exactly. So now you're ganging up on me.
Yeah, we're going to go and we ain't going to give you no food. You're getting hungry, you're getting more desperate. And we're now, next time you come into that place, we're going to kick the shit out of you for no reason.
Exactly.
Or we're just going to wait for you to fuck up.
Yeah.
I think this camera's rolling again as well, so...
Yeah, so is mine.
I have a cheeky little jump cut here and there, but that's going. Yeah. That's good. That's sweet, man. That's fine. But no, I agree with you. I think if you don't treat others, the old golden rule, you don't treat others with respect, you're not going to get any back. And I think after a while, especially when it comes to the Yanks and foreign policy and just about anyone else, unless you can kind of like cooperate within your national interests and kind of go, look, as you say, look, you've got some oil.
Yeah.
We've got some money.
Yeah.
Let's have a chat.
Exactly.
And just keep it that way. But the sort of notion that, you should do anything and everything for your people at the expense of other people is kind of bullshit. It is bullshit.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
And that's how we've got to now. And this is the whole Brexit thing. This is what fucked me off with the Brexit thing. It's not so much us leaving the European Union that bothered me. It's the fact of because you had all these people saying I remember when England was great and we did all of this by ourselves and all of this, and it's we didn't do it by ourselves. We did it through business, through trade, that's what we did. From having relationships with other countries, and that's what the EU is about. Obviously there's a load more shit to it and money paid and stuff, but it's basically about countries coming together and doing what's best for the collective. So what annoyed me about it is you get all these people going, oh yeah, but it's England, isn't it? It's England, it's great. And I'm like, no, it fucking ain't. It ain't great. You put one country on its own without nothing, no imports, no exports, it's fucked. Yeah. And I'm not saying that's what's going to happen. It's not.
You live like the fucking Amish.
But yeah, exactly. It's you need relationships with other countries, and you need that trade, and you need that understanding of, right, you haven't got a lot, so we've got a lot. So we'll give you some.
Yeah.
And in return, later down the line, you give that back.
Yeah.
It's business. It's like in my business. I sell stuff to people that import that go into. So like I might have a business and they'll go like, you know, we're struggling selling, you know, I sell stoves. So it's like we're struggling. And I go, well, I've got these range of stoves. They fit your budget. And, you know, customers like them. Mm-hmm. So I'm not going to try and sell them a stove that they're not going to be able to sell, because it's in my best interest that they prosper. Yeah. Because the more money that they make, the more they buy from me.
Yeah.
So to begin with, I'm not making a lot of money off of them because they haven't got anything at the minute. So it's like, right, well, you have these 2 stoves and you sell them, and then the profit you've made off of them, you buy more stoves from me, and you can buy then 4 stoves, then you can buy 8 stoves, then you can buy 16 stoves. Till eventually, like a year down the line, I'm making good money off of them.
Yeah.
And that's how it works. Yeah, and that's how you know, as much as it kind of doesn't, and there's a lot of political shit, that's how the EU's supposed to work. That's what the essence of it is.
Yeah.
Is that we're the big boys, like us and Germany and France and things like this. We have this economy and we have this money. We help the others out. We eventually get it back. I
think that's the aim.
But
whether the Greeks are ever going to pay back, that kind of blows a hole in your example.
Yeah. But that's the thing as well. Is that, you know, it's in human nature to take advantage. That's human nature.
Yeah, I agree. And I think, you know what? I think when if you break it down at the end of the day, like, I don't want to be this hippie tree hugging fucker and kind of go, well, money's innate. You know, money doesn't really mean anything.
Yeah.
It's just a bunch of numbers that a bank has, and you can write them on and off as much as you want.
Binary.
Yeah, I mean, like, and you know, there's huge conspiracies about what money is and what money isn't, and all that sort of nonsense, right? But ultimately, I'm not saying that you should just give it away for free. And you're right, you know, if you can be, you know, there's some parts of the world that are shitty.
Yeah.
And it's nothing wrong with the people there. They've just got a shitty country.
Yeah.
Or a place that, you know, nothing grows. There's no water there. Shit, just fucking earthquakes happen every 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Like, it's like the US. If you live in Hurricane Alley or whatever the fuck that's called, or like Tornado Alley or some shit, why in the fuck are you living in a place where there's tornadoes every 11 minutes?
Yeah, it's true.
Like, what? And it, you know, that's just silly. So fucking English people who live in Somerset. If floods around here every 9 days, but I'd like it.
I have to build a new house.
Yeah, I've got to build a new house. I've got a boat. Have you? Yeah. Move, you motherfucking dick.
Or live on the fucking boat.
Yeah. Get a fucking longboat. You stupid shit. No, I've got to stay here, do you know what I mean? Because my fucking gran lives here. Put the bitch on a rubber dinghy then. Like, it's just nonsense, isn't it?
Yeah.
I'm not saying everyone should come and live in Essex or in London or anything like that. That's the way it is. And you know, the sort of good thing about saying that, right? And again, talking about cultures and stuff earlier, is that what we just said there, the English people could take a joke of that.
Yeah.
People in Somerset will go, it fucking does flood here, doesn't it? Yeah. Oh. You know, Essex is full of fucking vajazzles and malaria or AIDS.
Yeah.
It is full of AIDS. Probably is. And you could say AIDS and that's fine.
Yeah.
But, you know, there are certain places that shit just doesn't fly.
Yeah.
And if you're in a place, right, let's pretend you're sort of sitting at the fucking throne. You're Theresa May, right? You're Theresa May. You kind of go, we'll go see them Saudis next week. It's like, yeah, why? Well, they've got some oil and shit. You know what I mean? They've got oil and, I don't know, we just got to keep them happy. I don't know. Really? Yeah, like, but don't they just cut fucking people's heads off like farting in a supermarket? Yeah.
Yeah, but
they got oil though, innit?
They've got stuff we want.
Yeah, but they've got stuff we want.
Yeah.
So we're going to treat them
and
nice.
They don't really, and they're willing to give it to us.
Oh, yeah.
As long as we...
Oh, yeah,
you know,
no doubt. Just for, you know, a couple of pennies and some shit, a couple of bombs here and there, some army force shit, you know, some fucking helicopters.
Yeah, and everything's sweet.
And we're sweet.
So they can do whatever they want.
They're fine.
They can chop people's heads off and hands off. And we don't care.
I mean, capitalism doesn't give a shit. Theresa May's making some money. She's got some good shit in the fucking Middle East. There's some security for BP and fuck knows who else operates out of there. So she's sweet. That's good. You know.
What about Saddam Hussein though? Was he? Oh yeah, no, we got killed, that motherfucker. Yeah. Why's that? Oh, because he's like bombing his own people and that. Yeah. Is he? But he's got oil. Yeah, but you don't want to give it to us. Yeah,
but he started selling it in euros and not dollars, which made the Americans very, very grumpy. And that's literally, you know, you kind of go, well, okay, is there a correlation? Maybe. Am I a fucking analyst? No, I'm not. Do I know exactly the ins and outs of it? Probably not.
Yeah.
Absolutely not.
Yeah.
But you can take a fucking wild stab in the dark.
Yeah. Yeah. That's pretty much what happened.
Do you know what I mean? So at the end of the day, a lot of it is about money, a lot of it is about power, but
everything's about business. Everything.
Exactly. I'm not saying there shouldn't be that. I'm not saying we shouldn't have competition. Absolutely have competition, but at the expense of all that, and then you kind of go like, it's the thing, like you've got billionaires, millionaires, countries, all that. People are just dying on their fucking feet to achieve fuck all.
Well, this is the problem as well, is that no matter the outcome, it never really benefits the majority of people.
Yeah.
You know, everything that's kicking off with all over the world is to do with big businesses and big corporations and governments that want more money and more power.
Yeah.
They get it. They don't distribute it. It's not distributed down. So it's not like, say for instance, like, and how it seems is that America want to take over everything, right? And say they do, it would never be distributed down. It would just be shared among the powerful that there are at the minute.
Yeah.
It's like, if England took back their empire and we did what we did before and we fucking invaded everywhere and we fucking took everything over, I'd still have to go to work tomorrow.
Oh, yeah, no doubt, yeah.
It wouldn't benefit me in any way.
Yeah.
Like, I'd still have to pay my taxes. It'd just be more people paying tax. That would all it'd be. Yeah. We'd get more citizens, more people paying tax. It wouldn't benefit. The power and the wealth would not be distributed down through the classes. It's just that the people that are in power get more powerful.
Yeah.
And that is it. So, at the end of the day, it's helping no one. 99% of the planet is not helped at all by anything that happens politically, religiously, anything. It doesn't help anyone.
No. I think unless you do it for yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I think like not living, like this whole idea of a welfare state and, you know, that everyone feels a little bit entitled to some shit. You see it, like, you're right. You see it on the news, right? And you kind of go, you see people like getting, oh, let's leave the EU. Why? Well, the foreigners are coming in and taking our shit. You kind of go, well, what have they taken? They've taken our jobs. Do you work? No.
Yeah.
Did you claim benefits? Yes, but I'm British. I need the benefits.
Yeah.
Can I go, no, you raggedy fuck. You should go and fucking work.
Yeah.
And don't tell me there's no work.
Yeah.
There fucking is work. Fucking find something.
Yeah. And the thing is if they're coming over here and taking the jobs, get better at your job. Make yourself irreplaceable.
Yeah.
Like, it's not. You can't have a. If I'm a businessman, and there's an English fella, and he's shit. He ain't doing the job. He's shit. Yeah. Right. I'm gonna go. Well, you know, he's what I've got at the minute. And then this Polish fella comes in, and regardless of money that I've got to give him, if he says, "Look, like, I will work hard. Like, I've come from a poverty-stricken fucking city or town in Poland. Like, I will work my arse off for you." I'm going to employ him. Like, but if the English fella was working his arse off and he was fine and perfect and everything was great, the Polish fella would come to me and go like, "I'm looking for work." I go, "I don't need you."
Yeah, sorry, mate. There's no jobs.
Yeah,
sorry,
I don't
mate.
need you.
Yeah.
Oh, but I'll do it for less money. Yeah, no, it's all good.
Sorry, mate.
It's all good. Don't worry. Like, everything's sweet.
Yeah.
And like, I know not every time it works like that. A lot of the time, maybe it is money and it's like cutting costs. But if you make yourself employable, you will be employed.
Oh, no doubt.
That's how it works.
Yeah, no doubt.
If you make yourself unemployable by like going, "Oh, I don't really give a fuck. I just want my paycheck. I don't really care."
Yeah.
Like, then you will get replaced.
Yeah. In a heartbeat.
Yeah.
And that's the way it should be as well. Like, I think if you within reason, right, are doing your best, right, and you're fulfilling your contractual obligations, and you're going down the road of just like, I do 9 to 5, sweet, right, high five that. I just want to go home at 5. That's it. I don't care about work after that. Sweet, you do that. That's fine. Not a problem with it. That, you know, and I would argue probably more people should be like that.
Yeah.
Okay. And at the same time, like, I never used to believe the rhetoric that people say, "Oh, well, foreigners are coming in, taking our jobs, and they're doing it for cheaper." I kind of go, really? How are they fucking getting away? That's illegal for a start. Like, why isn't anyone reporting them? Why are they not in the news being arrested? People go, "Oh, well, it's happening." And then I saw some evidence of that happening, and you kind of go, "Okay, so that is a moot point, right?" But then again, right, you then see people on television, farmers, people in factories, people in shops, people in wherever the fuck it is, right, where they've got farm workers, and they go, I put a job advert out for like 11 people to pick asparagus.
Yeah.
Right, summer work. says, how many people do you think applied? Everyone apart from anyone that, you know, the fucking job was out there.
Yeah.
Not a single 17-year-old little motherfucker applied.
Yeah.
Because, like, I ain't doing that though, yeah?
Yeah. Ain't got to pick no asparagus, man.
Exactly. So you kind of go like, well, why not?
I'm a road man, bruv.
That's the thing. I know that's like a shitty example, but there's like
it's true.
Fucking cleaners. There's people like, I had to fucking clean up horse shit at Towlands, dude. First job. Worked at a fucking off license. It was shit. Yeah. But you just fucking do it. Yeah. And I would argue that there's a shit ton of people, right? Our generation, I think our generation is very creeping up to it. But the previous lot, right? We're sitting in our fucking late 20s, right? But you get some guys now who are so pussy about fucking having to get their hands dirty. They carry on those little fucking irritating little bits of fucking, you know, the gel cream shit. Yeah. Because the hands are icky. You fucking pussy. You stop being a dick. Fucking man the fuck up.
Yeah.
Alright? Geezers just fucking dumping shit into the backs of lorries and stuff, right? Drivers. You see some geezer who are fucking grafting. You just get a bunch of pussies who kind of go, well, I just want to be an IT developer guy and just want to sit in front of a desk and earn 40 grand a day. You're like, well, it's not going to happen, mate.
Yeah.
It's just not going to happen.
Yeah.
And people who are not tenacious enough. And it's just like this whole fucking culture at the moment, especially in the UK, like the fucking loss of identity, right, is because too many kids our age or younger are just pussies.
Yeah.
Absolute fucking pussies.
And it's that sort of, it's that connection that's lost between the what you perceive, the outcome of people's hard work. You don't see the hard work. So like, and especially like these days that people like look at people that kind of like what we're doing podcasts and making money off of Instagram and off Twitter and Facebook and all of this, and they think fucking hell, all they're doing is like posting a picture, or they're just like recording themselves, and you don't see the background work. No. You don't see the hours of editing and the like kind of business sense of, right, well, we need to hit this market and that market, and I need to kind of angle myself so this supplier or this company sees it and goes, yeah, we want to endorse this and all that sort of stuff. They just see, oh, fucking all they're doing is sitting in front of a camera, or all they're doing is taking a picture.
Yeah.
And go, I can do that.
Yeah.
Why am I do that every day.
Yeah.
They're like, well, I'm on Facebook all the time. I'm on Instagram all the time. Why haven't I got money?
Yeah.
Why haven't I got money? Or they see like, or just in work in general, they'll go for a job in like Tesco's, and they'll go, oh, fucking all I'm doing is like working for this geezer that I've never even met, who owns the company, like billionaire. Like, yeah, granted, it might not have been him, he probably inherited it, but somewhere down the line, there was hard work to get to the position
of course there is,
that they're in.
Yeah.
But no one ever sees it.
No.
And I think there's this loss of, especially in our generation, of this loss of understanding that to get somewhere, you've got to work hard for it.
Yeah.
And if you don't work hard for it, fair enough, but you can't moan about it. It's like, I've been in jobs where I don't work hard because I didn't like them, don't want them. I did it for a paycheck.
Yeah.
And if they had a go at me about it, fine. Yeah, no, I don't want it. That's how it is. Like, I didn't lie to them.
No.
I just said, I don't like the job that I've got. So don't be prepared for me to put 100% into it because I don't care. And until you find something that you care about.
Oh, that's the thing, innit? I think that's the hardest bit. I think that's definitely the hardest thing. Like, it's so easy these days to kind of like rest on your laurels.
Mm.
I mean, I don't think, I mean, when I speak to some people and you kind of go like, you know, living with your mum and dad till you're fucking 37 was unfucking heard of.
Yeah.
Like, the reason you did that is because you had a problem.
Yeah.
Or there was something wrong with you. Or whatever the case may be, right? And in very rare situations, right, you were just a fucking pussy and a mummy's boy.
Yeah.
That goes for women as well as fucking men, right, as far as I'm concerned, right? And you had this fucking gritty, fucking like stiff upper lip English culture that was, you know, kind of famous for. I grew up in South Africa, they were like that then. You just fucking survived. You just fucking went for it.
Yeah.
Right? And the guys who really wanted to make money, or whatever their intentions were within life, just fucking did it.
Yeah. And
it was like, I'll fail 10 times, but I'm going to get back up and fucking do it and do it again and do it again and do it again. You see I see interns all the time at our place, right? And the minute a sales director, fucking fully grown man, says, "You were shit. You should fucking try harder next time." In those exact words, calls him a pussy and says to him like, "Fuck off."
Yeah.
Right? He runs to his mummy.
Yeah.
"Oh, you're still special press." No, he's not. He's shit.
Yeah.
Tell him he's fucking shit.
Yeah.
Say it to him. But here's how to improve.
Yeah.
And people go, "Oh, fuck, you can't. That's harsh. Oh, that's can't say that.
Yeah.
That's not PC. No, fuck you."
Yeah.
Right? No, he's shit.
Yeah.
Right? He should try something else. But well done for giving it a crack.
Yeah.
I can remember, man. I was working for a fucking accountancy firm. Not allowed to say their name on shit like this. But I was working for an accountancy firm, and I was in IT, and I worked with the best fucking boss I ever had in my fucking life, right? And he would literally just be so direct with you. And yeah, he got himself, not saying himself into hot water, but you quickly tell like people hated him or they loved him.
Yeah.
But you could see what he was trying to do. All right? He wanted everyone to work as hard as he was working.
Yeah.
For a good reason, so that you can leave his team.
Yeah.
So that he knew what it took to get where he was.
Yeah.
Right? And he knew what it took outside of that work. And his kind of philosophy was, if you can make it survive here, you can survive fucking anywhere.
Yeah.
He didn't take your shit. He didn't care about PC. Like, he just fucking told it how it was. And he got shit done. And he made sure that you understood why you were doing the job you were doing.
Yeah.
Why are you here? You're here because I picked you to be here. You were the best that fucking I could choose from.
Yeah.
Fucking don't not embarrass yourself.
Yeah.
And everyone had that like kind of feeling about it. You know, this is awesome. This is awesome. Because I can remember, mate, I was like 19, right? And we used to sit in this particular meeting room, right? And I swear to God, I was 19, 20 years old, and I was in a room with the CTO of BP. I was in there with fucking the marketing directors of Gazprom, the biggest companies in the world, right? You name them, Barclays, Amazon themselves, Google executives, guys that work for Facebook, right? People who work for Microsoft at the fucking highest of the high. Satya himself was there before he was fucking CEO, right? You had these people that were just like awe-inspiring. Guys that when we say, "Oh, I did a project at work in IT and it was £1 million." These guys talking billions.
Yeah.
Right? You ain't shit to them. And for them, right, a working day is a day. Yeah. It is 24 fucking hours. And I remember sitting there and I was like, I don't understand what's going on. I just want to get my shit done. I had this attitude of like, you know, fucking, you know, I just need to go home. It's like 8 o'clock. I was supposed to finish at 6 until his name was Maz. You called me up and go, "Look, sit down and just fucking observe. Because you're never going to get a chance like this ever again to see these men work."
Yeah.
You might see them on TED Talk, but this is them doing business right in front of your fucking eyes. The best, the biggest human beings in the fucking world. They run billion-dollar organizations. Learn from them.
Yeah.
I ain't saying I'm going to fucking turn out next Warren Buffett.
Yeah.
But one thing I got from that was like, you know what? Every now and again, you've got to kind of like shut up and listen, right? The best talkers listen fucking incredibly well. Yeah. That's the one thing I got from them boys, right? All of them there are wealthier than you'll ever be. They can literally go, "I quit right now," and be fine for the rest of their lives.
Yeah.
Right? But
like
they will
easily
sit,
fine.
Exactly. Easily fine, right? Yeah. But one thing I was astounded by was that they all sat there and they just listened.
Yeah.
And they took it all in. They kind of go, "You know what? Yeah, I like that."
Yeah.
Or, "No, I don't like that, but here's why. But let's work on it. Let's do this, that." And they're all just like, mate, bouncing ideas up. And they didn't have the fucking answers. That's why you have this idea of...
And that's the thing, I don't think that...
collaboration.
I don't think that none of these like, you look at, you could take any industry really, but, you know, the one that I sort of know most about is like Bill Gates or Mark Zuckerberg or things like that. You take them, like, even Bill Gates, like, richest man in the world and has been for the, like, 7 out of the last 10 years. He's not, as much as he's proud of what he's done and he protects it, he's not precious about it. No. If something's wrong, if something's not right, he won't go, "Well, that's mine," and you can't say anything bad about it. He takes things on board, or maybe not him personally now, but you know what I mean? His team, the company, take things on board and go, "Yeah, we fucked up with that.
Yeah,
we'll improve on this. We'll improve on that." Zuckerberg does it with Facebook. You know, that's not great. Or that, and he himself looks at Facebook and goes, "Well, that's shit." Instead of going, "Well, no, that's my idea." If it doesn't work, he changes it. And he asks people how to change it. He asks people why they should change it. Yeah. You know? And I think that's the difference with the people who make it big, is that they're not, as much as they're successful, they know that they're not the cleverest people. The most successful people are not the cleverest.
No.
The most successful people are the people that that take in everything.
Yeah.
And they
got to work
practice
hard.
it.
You got to work hard.
Yeah.
And you got to get over yourself. I mean, I think you're right. There's a lot of sacrifice that some people just don't want to do.
Yeah.
It's kind of expecting, well, I've done my 8 hours. Why am I not a millionaire yet?
Yeah. And that's the thing.
What?
That's what I'm saying. You know, like me personally, I haven't achieved the things that I want to achieve in life by any means. Nowhere near them. But I'm not pissing and moaning about it because I know the reasons that I haven't achieved it is because I haven't fucking worked enough for it.
Yeah.
I haven't put in enough effort.
Likewise, man. Absolutely right.
That's the reason I have not achieved. The reason I could put it down to the fact that my dad died when I was young, or that my fucking ex left me with fuck all, or you know, you know what I mean. I could put it down to multiple fucking things. The reason I haven't achieved what I wanted is because I haven't fucking worked hard enough. And as long as you know that, then you're all right. Because I'm not pissing and moaning to anyone that I'm owed something.
You won't find any sympathy here, Bob.
Well, no, and I don't want any. And that's the thing. There shouldn't be any.
Yeah.
Like, if you haven't made it, it's your own fucking fault.
Oh, yeah. I agree.
And you could put it down to, you could like, well, I could have made it, but... I
had a bum knee.
Yeah.
Could have gone pro, bro. Could have gone pro.
Well, it's like, you go, well, I had a great idea, but...
I thought I heard something vibrate. I thought it was your phone.
Oh, maybe. I've got messages coming through constant.
Yeah, carry on.
But it's like, yeah, you could be like, I had a great idea, and but you know, someone got there first, and it's like, well, one, you should have worked on it straight away when you had that idea, and you might not have been beaten to it. And secondly, do the same thing, but make it better than his.
Yeah.
Just because someone's done it, it's like Facebook with MySpace. MySpace was massive compared to Facebook when Facebook was released. But Zuckerberg didn't go, oh fuck, MySpace is very similar, isn't it? It's a very similar thing. Like, well, I'm just going to fucking give up on this.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like Steve Jobs with Apple. It was like, well, Microsoft are about. You know what I mean? Oh shit, they've got that pretty sewn up. Like, they're doing all right. You know, fuck it, I won't do it. It's like, well, no, I'm going to create what I want to create. Yeah. And see what happens. And I think that's another thing that we lose in schooling and things. We lose that kind of, that idea of an idea. We lose the idea of an idea. That if someone's done it, it means it's done. And it's like, no, you can do better.
Or the idea is, do it better. I bet someone's already thought of that.
Yeah.
It's like, well, how the fuck do you know, dude? Yeah. Yeah, you're right, yeah.
And like, say, if they have, do it better.
Yeah.
You know, it's like, it'd be like Usain Bolt going, well, I ain't going to run 100 metres. Well, why not? Well, there's a geezer that holds the world record. Like, what's the point? You go, well, the point is you do better. You beat that world record. You hold that world record. Yeah. That's the point. Yeah. And that's what they do. You know, that's what...
Or you just do because you go, why are you doing it? I fucking love it.
Yeah.
I fucking love it.
I don't care if I beat the world record.
I'm shit. Oh, yeah, and you are shit. But I don't give a shit. I fucking love it.
Yeah. And that's the other thing.
Being cool about it. Being cool about it. Yeah.
And that's the thing. Like, if someone goes to you, well, yeah, but you're fucking skin. You go, yeah, but I'm happy.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, it doesn't necessarily have to be money as your drive. It just has to be like, you could earn £1 million a year and be miserable as fuck and probably end up committing suicide. Yeah. Like a lot of fucking CEOs do. It's like one of the highest fucking suicide rates. It's one of the highest early death rates of stress and fucking, you know, it fucks you up. Like, striving that much for something. And I can understand why people do it. That's what they love. They love that stress. There's certain people that love that. And it kills them. And there's other people that are just like, you know, a fucking surfer on fucking Bondi Beach who earns fuck all money. A little bit of money here from fucking competitions or whatever, but there's not a lot of money in it. But he's fucking loving life.
Yeah, no doubt.
Loves what he does and wouldn't do anything else. Yeah. Like, for me personally, I don't think I've quite found that sort of balance of, like, I fucking love this and you have to earn money. I have to earn money. The lifestyle at the minute is I have to earn money. And at the minute, I haven't got that balance of I fucking love what I'm doing and I'm earning enough money doing it. Yeah. So at the minute, it's like, well, I like doing this, but I have to work. So I can't really do the things that I love doing because I've got to work. And then it's slowly getting that balance of, right, shit, now I can just fucking be sweet. Yeah. You know? And
I think that's a good place to end it. Like, work harder. Keep fucking
just do
cracking.
Your shit, just grind your shit out.
And be happy doing it.
Exactly.
Do your own shit.
Good times.
Bye-bye.
Peace.